Hey guys, I am doing a reading about soulmates, okay? So I asked the cards what's stopping you from meeting your soulmate, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with the reading. The first card you guys got is karmic relationships. So I feel like some of you are stuck in karmic cycles with other people, and that's why you haven't met your soulmate yet, right? So you're going through different relationships and meeting other people, and you're having these karmic relationships, which are the cycles for you that you need to go through before you can get to that soulmate, right? So it says soul growth and conflict. So these karmic relationships that you're having is for your soul growth, okay? And there could be a lot of conflict involved, and what it's doing is getting you ready to go into union with a soulmate. So maybe right now Spirit doesn't feel like you should go into a soulmate relationship yet. There's still lessons you need to learn. You still need more soul growth before they can put you with anybody, right? So maybe you feel like you should be in a soulmate relationship right now, and they're like, no, we need you to learn some stuff first, so that way when you go into your soulmate relationship, it can be a comfortable, easygoing relationship. The karmic ones are supposed to teach you lessons, so you can see things from other people's perspective. Sorry guys, it's like a lot of information coming through. You're supposed to see other people's perspectives and learn about other people, so that way when you get into your soulmate union, you've already done the work. So that way both of you done the work. So you both get into the soulmate situation, and then you can relax. You can kind of relax after that. I'm not saying it will be 100% great all the time, but it will be a lot better than your karmics. Like, you guys will get along better. You'll understand each other more. You know what I'm saying? Once you get in that soulmate connection. But these karmic relationships are teaching you about yourself and the other person. Other people. How are they thinking? And, how are they thinking? How are they acting? How are you taking things? And like I said, the karmic relationships are tough. And they're supposed to be tough because they want you to learn shit before you get comfortable. Now, anything in life you have to work hard for. So they're making you work pretty fucking hard. You may be having maybe every situation you get into is fucking karmic and you're tired of that shit. You're like, look, everybody I meet is fucking karmic, but this is all for your soul growth. This is your life path that you need to go through this before you can get into that union. You know what I'm saying? So, or you just been in a real long karmic relationship that's not going nowhere. You're still learning something from that situation. The next card you have is the courageous peony. So I feel like for this card, Spirit really wants you to go out there and be seen. They want you to get out of the house and go out and do things, have fun, hang with friends. You know what I'm saying? They may want you to step into your power. You may need to do some spiritual work as well. For example, they may want you to be more secure with yourself, be more confident. Maybe you need some more spiritual growth before you can go into your soulmate connection. But I feel like spiritually, things need to change. You may need to, like I said, give yourself more self-love. Commit to yourself. Be secure in your whole self before we team you up with a soulmate. Because they want you to be complete with yourself. They want you to be okay with yourself and okay within before we hook you up with another person like that, because we want that relationship to be balanced, right? If you're insecure, you're worried about how you look, if you're staying in the house all the fucking time, it's like, we can't fucking help you, okay? We cannot move you along. We want you to be confident in yourself. We want you to look good. So some of you may need to change the way you look, okay? And that could just be something simple as buying new clothes or doing something different with your hair. whatever it takes to make you more confident, okay? That's what they want you to do. They're not saying there's nothing wrong with how you look now, but it's like, if you're feeling insecure, we want you to look good. So you may want to change something about your appearance, that will make you feel confident. But I feel like mostly this is spiritual. We want you to be spiritually confident. So when you step outside, you're stepping into your power and you're confident, and that way they can connect you with your soulmate, right? The next card is Portal. Okay, so I feel like it says for Portal, doors are opening here, okay? You decide, wild card. So this is telling me if you have not found your soulmate yet, it can happen at any time. You know what I'm saying? You never know when spirit is going to bring you one. They're saying they're doing stuff unexpectedly. So you can't sit up here and be like, oh, is it this time? Is it coming? If you're worrying about all the time when a soulmate will show up, you will be disappointed because it's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to come when you're not even thinking about having a soulmate, okay? And I feel like since it says the wild card here, it's like they can have a soulmate pull up on your ass at any time. You know what I'm saying? So there's like, don't worry about when the soulmate is coming. More worry about doing the work. Putting in work with the relationships that you have now. Being more confident within. Spirit just said, we're not giving y'all shit if y'all don't put in the work. They saying flat out, they ain't gonna do it. If you don't start being more confident, being secure in yourself, we can't match you guys up. And they're just not doing it. But it's like, some of you have been putting in the work, and it's like, you're getting closer, you're almost there, and this is for some of you. So you're coming into a place where your soulmate is coming really, really soon because you've been putting the fucking work in. You had to deal with all these karmic motherfucking relationships, and I know you tired. I know you tired of running into these karmic relationships that don't work out, and you feel like it's for nothing, but there's a fucking reason why this shit is happening, okay? But it's like some of you put that fucking work in. You've been working on yourself. You've been working on yourself. You're shining. You're giving off high vibrations and shit. Some of you have been working with other people. You're seeing what you're doing wrong in relationships, what you need to change about yourself. You're almost there for some of you. You're about to go through this portal where at the other end of this portal, your soulmate is fucking waiting there, okay? So some of you guys are close. It's coming really, really soon. I'm seeing like around summertime for some reason. Maybe around the summertime, you may meet your soulmate then, and this is for some of you, okay? And this is for the people that's been doing the work. Others of you that haven't been doing anything, you may have to wait a while longer, but it's going to come when you're not paying attention. There's no way. Even if you got a reading from someone or you try to do astrology, they will change up. Spirit saying they will change the date that someone told you or the time frame that someone told you, and rearrange everything because they don't want you to know. They want to surprise you. So I just said around summer. That's what I'm seeing here, but if you're focusing on the time when someone's coming in, summertime's going to change for you. It won't be summer. They'll switch it up. But if you're enjoying your life, being free, being confident, working on yourself, paying attention to others, and learning from them, summertime's for you because you're not focusing on the time. You focus on the time, they'll change the time on you. You know? You focus on this other shit, summer may be the time for you. The next card that we have is soul gifts and training. So the reason that some of you guys have not gotten a soulmate yet is because you are being trained spiritually. So some of you have some really cool gifts, really powerful spiritual gifts, and for some of you, your energy level, need to be up at a certain point before you can get with a soulmate. So what I'm saying is, You may need to develop some spiritual gifts within yourself before they can send someone in for you. Okay? And I'm not sure exactly why, but for some of you, you're called to do something important in this lifetime. Okay? You may be one of those people who you just have this specific mission here to change the world, and Spirit is more focused on what you're here to do versus you having relationships, if that makes any sense. So you could be here to like raise frequency and help the homeless and shit. So Spirit wants you to focus only on that because they believe that you're special and you're here on a special mission and you don't got time for this other shit. You don't have time for relationships because a relationship, like a soulmate connection, may fuck up with your mission. They don't want people interfering with the mission. So some of you been alone for a long time. You know, maybe you don't have many relationships or you don't date much because you have this mission for you to be by yourself and you need to fulfill this mission. And they may feel like if you get into a fucking relationship, you might fucking blow it because you may start focusing more on the relationship, your soulmate connection, giving too much to them versus working on yourself and getting a job done that they want you to do. Okay, I hope that makes sense for some of you, okay? So some of you are very advanced spiritually. You're like a chosen one out here. And it's like, no, you got a job to do. You have to do this job. We do not have time for soulmates and twin flames because we don't want you to get distracted. We want you to take care of what you came here to take care of. Okay? So there could be a delay on you getting a soulmate because of that. Now, I'm not saying you will never get a soulmate. It's just saying a soulmate is probably coming later in life. So some of you might not even get a soulmate for the next couple of years because of this. Because they want you to focus on your path. And they don't want no one distracting you. I feel like this is serious. Like I'm getting a real serious energy. They're like, no, you see this person is walking towards this door and they're by themselves. They're like, no, you have a mission. We don't want people distracting you. I mean, this is serious. This is almost as serious. And let me give you an example. Most people have relationships and they have children and stuff. So if you haven't had many relationships or if you haven't been married, you haven't had any children and stuff like that, you know, you could be one of those chosen people that you're not really connecting with the human life. You're living in a spiritual realm. So whatever everyone else is doing, you're not fucking doing that. You're special. So you're living in a spiritual reality to where other people, you know, there's not much concern with them as far as you in relationships with them. So yes, you probably want to be helping people with your gifts and everything like that. But the most important thing is for you to fulfill your soul's purpose. That's what's more important versus you being in a relationship. And this is for some of you. And the last card I got for you guys is trust the timing. So Spirit is saying, like, we know what the fuck we're doing, okay? They're like, we don't need you guys complaining about not having a fucking soulmate and all this bullshit. We know what the fuck we're doing. We didn't forget about you, okay? That's the energy I'm getting from this card. It's like, trust the timing. It says, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. It's like time is not running out. You're not getting old. We didn't forget about your ass. You know what I'm saying? They like, quit fucking tripping. So they're saying we have everything mapped out for you guys. If you didn't get a soulmate yet, we didn't forget about you. Your time is coming, but we need to do shit. They're saying trust us. Just trust what we're doing. I know it may seem like a long time. Like maybe it's been a while since you've been in a relationship. Maybe you had a spouse who passed away and you're still mourning, right? Maybe it just seems like time is just passing and you're lonely and you don't have anyone. They're saying you have to trust us. They're like, we have not forgotten you. We're doing what we feel is best for you. We're trying to fulfill your life path. Your life path. So they're saying, don't ever think we forgot about you or you're not important to us. You know, we're sending someone to you, but when we feel like it's the right time, right? We already have the plans and everything. And like I said, maybe a couple years before you guys meet a soulmate. And it's because everything needs to be in order. There's things that you need to learn. Things need to take place before this union. And it's saying, don't give up. They're saying, please do not give up. I'm sorry. Please do not give up. We do not want you to feel like you do not matter, because you do. You always matter. You're important. But we cannot ruin the design, right? Spirit says we cannot ruin the design that we already have mapped out for you. If we ruin it and bring you a soulmate too early, it will fuck up your future. You won't be ready. The relationship will fail. You'll be right back where you started. Okay, guys? So if you got a soulmate connection too early, Spirit is saying you need to wait, because if you get in one too early, you will be back where you started. If you didn't learn the lessons and complete the things you needed to complete, and you get into a soulmate situation, the relationship won't work out. You guys will be fucking screwed. Then you'll be back by yourself and sad and lonely all over again. Spirit doesn't want that for you. Okay, guys, I hope that made sense. So basically, I just explained everything about why some of you guys don't have soulmates. And I hope this really helped you guys understand what's going on. And I'll see you guys next time.